Good afternoon. It is a little after 3 o'clock on February 14th, 2017. As some people refer to it, Valentine's Day. I just dropped my daughter off at her grandmother's, Angela's mom's. She's going to be spending the night there and a good part of the day tomorrow. So there's three things that led to me hitting record today. First of all, the episode is just going to be called Love. And I'm going to try to put into words, because again, this series is, at the end of the day, conversations, thoughts, and thinking out loud and what have you, compiled together for my daughter to hear when she's old enough to take it in and appreciate it, or say, what the hell is his problem? Can't believe this guy raised me. This explains a lot. But at the end of the day, these recordings are for my daughter. Let them entertain you now or put them to sleep or whatever they do, but just know this is not for you. This is for Adeline. And so three things led to hitting record and doing an episode called Love, which the episode is going to be trying to put into words trying to illustrate how much I fucking love this little girl. And I'm sure it's just, I'm like going to be preaching to the choir to parents. I'm sure every parent could record these same exact sentiments about their children, but fuck you, alright? Because these are for my daughter, and while it's hard on my heart and fresh on my mind, I want to put it down. And so the other reason reason number two is because I just dropped her off, and it's such a weird relationship. It is so exhausting to be a parent, and I'm the parent that actually gets a break from her on a routine basis, because Angela's a stay-at-home mom. I'm technically a stay-at-home worker, but I work, 8, normal business hours. So I kind of get that break during the day from her, sort of, kind of. But either way, it's fucking exhausting being a parent. And there's like this side of me that's constantly thinking, oh my God, how can you get a break? How can you get a nap? Just a night off or whatever. And then there's this other much larger forefront part of me that wants to soak in every single moment that I possibly can with this perfect specimen of life. And so and it always hits the hardest right after I drop her off, and I know I'm not going to see her for a little while. And man, my heart goes out to divorced parents, moms and dads alike. Probably more dads than moms, but whatever. Any parent that has to whatever the fuck, with not their choice, go without having their child for any extended period of time. And goddamn, like, my dad would go, would only, there's my best friend only, gets to see his daughter in the summer, a few months, if that, in the summer holidays. Hearts out, man. I couldn't fucking imagine. Because right after, and this is, I initiated this today. I'm like, I need a break. I need to nap. I need to just have this evening, to be able to relax and not have to worry about distraction or anything. I just needed a fucking break. And so I wanted her to go to her grandmother's house for a while, but man, as soon as we made that call and solidified those plans, and I'm putting her in her car seat to take her over there, all I can think about is, no, I don't want her to go. I want her to stay. I want to see her every single moment of every single day. That's just not possible. So yeah, and so right after she's dropped off, that's usually when it hits me, you know, all the ways that I'm in love with this little girl. And then the third reason why I'm hitting record today is, I've been feeling like shit lately. Like, I always feel like shit to a certain extent just because of my unhealthy lifestyle choices in every aspect. No exercise, smoking, poor diet, barely sleeping. Just always, allowing, stress of life to constantly weigh on me physically and mentally. So there's always a level of feeling like shittiness to my existence, but fucking lately I've just been the last week I have felt a level of like weirdness and just shaky, tingly, lightheaded dizziness that I've never felt before, and it's really fucking scaring me. And I don't know if it's lack of sleep or too many cigarettes or not enough water or taking too much on mentally or the pills that I take for my teeth, or the pills that I take for the depression, or is it the pills that I take for the anxiety? Am I drinking too much coffee? It could be any number of things. Is it a tooth infection? Something, that I just haven't felt this way before? Or am I fucking dying? Do I need to go get blood work? And is it going to be terrible news? So, that's been weighing on me pretty hard for the past few days. And it's not the first time I've felt like that. And it probably won't be the last. I hope those words don't come back to bite me in the fucking dead asshole. Whenever I start coming to terms with my mortality like that, and whenever it starts feeling like it's right around the corner, which is more often than not lately, unfortunately, fucking collecting ailments like it's a goddamn hobby. But when I start feeling like that, when I start thinking about death, I just look at her and I want to cry. Because I know kids are supposed to outlive their parents, and hell yeah to that. I don't ever want to experience her dying, obviously. But nothing makes me sadder than having the thing that makes me the saddest would be having to live without her, and the thing that makes me the second saddest would be the thought of having to leave her. I don't give a shit about this life or this world or this existence or any fucking thing that comes with it, but the thought of the thought of not seeing her, of never getting to experience her, that's just luckily the only time that's gonna come is when I die, and good fucking thing, because I couldn't live with that thought. So those are the three things that led me into hitting record. Now here I am all the way almost fucking home, and I haven't even scratched the surface of the actual episode. Preface over, episode begin. Love. How much I love my daughter. So when she first was born, as soon as she came out, it was immediate. Like, fucking immediate. As soon as I saw her face and she was alive and she was breathing and she screamed, it was it was like an instant connection. And I remember when she was laying on the weighing table, she was holding my finger. I went with her into the nurses' station where they got her all cleaned up and everything. I stayed with her in there while they bathed her, and she held my finger the whole time. And ever since that moment, there has been this unbreakable connection. Like, no matter what happens, no matter how frustrated I might get or how worried I might get about the future or anything, I go back to that moment where she grabbed my hand. And it's so funny because she did that because she was a scared shitless new human being in a world that was completely new and scary to her, and she felt this finger that was attached to a voice that she recognized, the only thing in this foreign planet that she recognized at the time, and she grabbed a hold of it to give herself some kind of stability and make herself feel better. And that moment is the moment that I always go back to when I feel that way in this world, or when I feel that way as a father, when I just feel like I'm in a place that I don't understand, that I have no control over. I go back to that moment, and that is the power that she has over me. Like, she is a healing property in my life in so many ways. It's not even about like I could feel like shit and I just fight through it for her. I don't even think about, my tooth pain or how bad I might feel or how tired I am when she smiles or laughs or says again, and fine, let's do it again. I would do anything for her. I love her so much. I didn't even think I had the capability of like truly loving anymore. Even my own wife and family, it started to become more of a, I made a commitment, this is a responsibility, and granted, it was a self-imposed responsibility, not an obligation in any way, but like, that's the way I kind of approach love, more of a something that you do, not something that you feel. And she just awoke the feelings in me, and it's helped me like feel love in every other aspect of my life, and be able to receive and give love in the correct, or what feels like the correct manner, where it actually feels healthy and like it's doing something positive for you, not just another motion that you have to go through in life. And so yeah, like she's amazing. I look at her and I could fucking explode with just good feelings. It feels so good it hurts. And I thought I'd be able to put it into words. I haven't done it justice. I haven't done it justice at all. All I could say is that I would die for her without even thinking about it. I love her that much. And at the same time, the thought of dying scares the shit out of me. And the only reason why is because I can't stand the thought of not being able to see her. I just want to live forever in this existence with her. Forever, forever, forever. I love it. Alright, I'm pulling up in the driveway. I'm going to call it an episode. I'm not going to get anything out more than this, and I need to take a nap. Love, love, love.